we also got to learn how to listen. We got to learn how to listen and not just listen to hear, listen, to understand, and trust that when the person that's with you is telling you something that they're just trying to tell you to help you so that you can be good for them. A lot of us don't think like that. A lot of us think that somebody's just trying to tell us something because they want to hurt us or they want to go at us. But if somebody's with you, and more than likely, if they love you, they telling you because they care about you and they want you to do better so that you can be better for them. Simple stuff. I mean, we need to learn to change that. We need to learn how to really look at things and see that if we want something, we have to make adjustments. And if we want to get better, we have to make adjustments. We have to learn to listen. Listening helps. You know what I'm saying? Like listening and accepting fault. Sometimes it helps. Like a lot. That's another thing that I think people do. We don't accept our faults. We don't accept our part in certain things, and I think that's why a lot of people can't move forward. A lot of people are stuck in the same place because I feel like we all should. If we go through something, if we have, let's say we have a relationship issue, and let's say someone cheats on us, so a girl cheat on me, and if she cheats on me, most of the time I'm like, I'm just gonna leave and I'm gonna walk away and I'm gonna go get me another relationship. No, that's not the way it's supposed to work. I got some healing to do too. I have some thinking about too because there's a reason why this woman went out and cheated on me. I had to figure out what I can do better next time so that way she won't cheat. You know what I mean? Because I played a role. But I think a lot of people, when they get cheated on, they don't think that they played a role in anything. I think that they feel like they're innocent in this whole thing because, he cheated on me or she cheated on me. But a lot of times it's something that we do or we lack that we're not doing that causes a person to make the action. Some people are greedy. Don't get me wrong. Some people are very greedy. But I think in a lot of instances that it's still something within us. It's still something that we play a role in. It's still something we play a part in. I think that that's something we have to look at within ourselves. And I think a lot of people don't do that. I think a lot of people just say, you know what, oh, it's over. I'm gonna move forward. I'm gonna go get myself right. I'm gonna go work myself out. I'm gonna put on me some nice clothes and I'm gonna find me somebody new and I'm gonna make sure it looks better than what I had before. And then you end up in the same thing over and over again. And then you end up in the same relationship over and over and over again because you know what? You never allowed yourself to heal. You never prepared yourself. You never said to yourself, what role did I play in this relationship that I lost or that person cheated on me and I had to leave? Like we all play a role. I used to think that in my relationships, my past relationships, I used to think that if a woman cheated on me, I used to think that it wasn't my fault. But then I started to learn, like, every relationship that I was in, this is something very valuable about me, and I love that I always had this in my mind. Every relationship that I was in, whether bad or good, I always took what the woman said and I thought about it. I unpacked it and I thought about it and I figured what can I apply to my life in order to make me better? Because I wanted to become in my head I wanted to become the perfect man. I don't think any woman knew that, but I wanted to become almost the perfect man. I wanted to be what every woman wanted so that the woman when I get her, that every woman desires me and because they desire me. But the thing is, I'm off limits because I'm with her. You know what I mean? You guys did everything you could to help bring me to this point, but now she gets everything that you left me for. She gets everything because I'm thankful that you taught me. I mean, I learned so much from the women I was with. I'm thankful for that. I learned so much. I mean, I did so many messed up things too. So that I learned my life as a youngin'. I did a lot of bad. I did a lot of wrong amongst women. So I learned a lot. I learned what not to do at an early age, and I'm thankful for that. I used to think that to myself that back in the day, I used to think that I was the greatest man in the world. But now I take hindsight looking at myself, I'm like, wow. By God's grace, women stayed with me because boy, oh boy. But I had to learn, so I had to grow. I grow. I apologize for those who I put through some things, you know what I mean. But I had to grow. This is like that's a part of life, and I'm glad I just kept dating. I'm glad I just kept going. I'm glad I just realized that I had to just keep getting better, and that's all we have to do. Most of us just got to sit there and we just got to keep getting better. You know what I mean? If this relationship don't work, you work on yourself and you get into another one. And then if that don't work, then you work on yourself and you get into another one until you figure out until that right person comes along and y'all match each other's fly and y'all willing to work together and y'all willing to listen to each other and y'all willing to be better together. A lot of that is just so important. I think a lot of us don't look at things that way. I just think we need to always just keep trying, just keep going, just don't give up on yourself, just don't give up on relationships, don't give up on love. Like, I think a lot of us, instead of wearing Balenciaga, we need to wear love. We need to wear listening. We need to wear understanding. We need to wear that. We need to wear love clothing, understanding clothing. Like, that's the clothing we should wear. That I'm gonna give it another chance clothing. Like let's eliminate quitting our relationships. Let's keep going. You know what I mean? Let's date. I mean, and don't be out there just doing it. Because that ain't cool either. Like, it might seem good, it might feel good for the moment, but it's only, like I said, for the moment. It's only good for the moment. And in the words of a good friend of mine, and then what? And I never understood it until today, and it makes a lot of sense. And then what? I mean, because after you do that, and then what you gonna do next? I mean, a relationship shouldn't be about based on that anyway. Relationship should be based on where we're going and what we both want together. Like, if you meet with somebody, you guys should both decide on what you want. Both, like, where we going with this? Like, what do you want out of life? What do you want out of a relationship? What is this relationship about for you? What is this gonna do for us? Like, are we just here to talk? Are we just here to get to know each other? Like, what is your aspirations? Like when you met me, what when you see me, what did you see? Or somebody that a quality person that is gonna take me to the next level, or did you see somebody that you can learn from right now? Like, or we just be friends? Because what's important too, when you guys are out there dating and meeting people, know what you want and make sure you know what they want as well. Because sometimes two people get together and they really don't know what they want. Both people don't know what they want. So, you go months and months and months, and you really can't get, the results that you want, because the whole time the person that you was with really didn't, yeah, he didn't want the same things, or she didn't want the same things. But you need to discuss these things. You really need to talk about that. Those things that need to be talked about. What you want, what's your desires, like what is your goals. We also have to be patient with one another. We gotta really be patient with people, and not just quick to judge. Not always just thinking like, oh, I wonder if he got it, I wonder if she got it, I wonder if no. I wonder how good his heart is. I mean, because a lot of women right now, I see y'all going out, and y'all go and y'all play Dutch. Y'all pay when y'all going out with your girlfriends. Yeah, it's like, a few of y'all go out, you go have fun, and y'all split the bill. But then now when you get they this start to date this guy, you want him to take care of the bill because he's the guy. Get away from that. Get away. We have equal value. Like, I will take over and be the man in this relationship when the time is right. But right now, we're just seeing each other. So I think in dating, I think a lot of us should go Dutch. Like, I mean, take the pressure off of it. Take the pressure off of everything. When we're dating, let's just go out and have a good time together, and you spend your money, I spend mine, and we just have fun. And then when we get to that point where we feel like we want to take it to the next level, then I'll start putting my money into you. I think so many times this whole tradition of us just having to go out and spend money and spend money. I had a friend just recently, who was dating, and he was going out every day. Like, he was on these apps and he was dating. He's trying to find himself the right woman. I don't think he was, for him, it wasn't about sex. It was just he was trying to find the right woman. But in trying to find the right woman, him as the man had to pay for every day. He was paying. He's going on different dates with different women. He's paying. And I'm like, yo, that has to get expensive. And he's like, yeah, man, it really is. It's really getting expensive. And I said, well, why don't you talk to the women that you're dating and say, hey, you know what, man, let's go Dutch, or what I mean, let's share the bill. Maybe because people don't know unless you communicate. And I mean, maybe I'm wrong, or maybe I'm old fashioned, but maybe I think nowadays a woman will walk away from you if you decide to say, hey, you know what, or probably that's probably a red flag, as they would say. But to me, it's not a red flag, because I mean, it's self preservation a lot of times. You know what I mean? You don't know if you're gonna be with this woman. So I mean, if you got it, then go ahead. But if you value your money and you work hard for it, and you say to yourself, hey, you know what, let's go Dutch. Let's try it. And if they don't stay around and they leave, guess what? Move on to the next one, because that mean it ain't for you. Easy fix. But anyways, this just talking and rambling. But I just wanted to tell everybody, have a great day today, man. I just was having a conversation, talking to myself again, just giving away free game. Just giving away some free game. It's real free. And it's a peaceful life we're searching for. So I'm trying to help you get to a peaceful life as well. So this is how I'm gonna do it. Like, this is gonna be our conversations for now. But I'll talk to you soon, and you'll have a great day. Peace.